National Hot Rod Association presents the World Championship Finals at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here's the Parade of Champions. Dave Beebe, Jerry the King Ruth, Connie Colita, Bill Shifsky, Tom McEwen, Jim Minnick, Tom Hoover, Roy Goob Tuller, and many more. There's lovely Linda Vaughn, Miss Hurst Golden Shifter. The World Championship at Tulsa's Southwest Raceway represents the determined efforts of countless thousands of drag racers across the country. But only 316 drivers earned the right to compete in this event by winning points during the course of the year in the United States and Canada. Starting in the spring of the year, each of NHRA's 7 geographical divisions presented a total of 6 official World Series points meets, 42 races in all. During these events, points were given to drivers for setting new national records and for winning rounds and eliminator races. In the World Championship Series, a contestant can earn points at a total of 6 races during the season, and if he's successful, he has a chance to race in the big World Finals right here at Tulsa, going for a World Championship crown and a piece of the treasure. Over $70,000 in awards is up for grabs in this season-end finale, presented by the National Hot Rod Association. Competition eliminator winner from the Nationals, Gene Snow of Amarillo, Texas. The dragster gets a handicap and he takes the win. 10.23 the elapsed time, 137 miles per hour. Here's another Nationals champion. From Memphis, Tennessee is Joe Lunati's hybrid sports car versus Deloy Name of Franklin, Colorado. You'll never be able to catch it. Deloitte is the winner, 6/100ths of a second off the national mark. The only remaining Chevrolet in Top Gas Eliminator returns for round number 2. In the far lane, Bob Keith from San Jose. The near lane, the Chrysler of Dick Padar taking the lead. The Chevrolet not quite strong enough on the top end. Padar wins with a low elapsed time of 8.10 seconds. Into Top Gas Eliminator. Many-time national champion Gordon Collecting Collette in the number 13 Chrysler-powered machine. Collette from Portsmouth, Ohio, has won the Nationals and the Winter Nationals more than any Top Gas driver in the world. Gordon Collette will advance into the 3rd round. Bad break for competition in the far lane. He jumped the light just a little too quick, so Collette takes the win. Into funny car action. Gene Snow in the far lane, the rambunctious Dodge versus Eddie the big Mercury Cyclone Comet closing fast. Does not catch Gene Snow, however. In Top Fuel, Tom the Mongoose McEwen with a Ford-powered machine from Los Angeles, California, the white car with the red and blue stripes, versus Tom Hoover of Minneapolis, the beautiful full-bodied machine. Hoover's had a great deal of problems all this year with engine blow-ups. Let's see what happens here as both cars stage very carefully. The Mongoose explodes again. Tom McEwen the winner. Tom looking stronger and stronger as eliminations progress. The popular empty Volkswagen from Riverside, California. The driver with a big head start. This is handicap street eliminator competition. Tom Tignanelli in the UFO funny car couldn't quite catch the little Volkswagen. 13.10 for the inch pincher at 102.50 miles per hour. Pretty Marianne Foss of Bellevue, Michigan, fastening the seatbelt in her Go Hummer Dodge in preparation for Superstock Eliminator. Marianne red lights against Bill Grumpy Jenkins, the Chevrolet from Berwyn, Pennsylvania. So Jenkins wins it right on the starting line. However, he still blasts on through at 11.79 elapsed time, 119.04. Handicap street eliminator competition. Ferd Knapfel, the Flying Milkman in his 55 Chevrolet, and Deloy Nabe's Colorado-based Corvette. The Corvette, the winner. Deloy Nabe advances, 12.72 his elapsed time. It's Al Bergler and Cody Parr. Parr in the lead in the Highboy Roadster. Bergler closing fast and takes the win at 8.81 seconds. Jer Stahl wins this round of Superstock Eliminator, the Plymouth in the far lane. Dick Padar in the far lane, a Dodge-powered AA gas dragster from Heath, Ohio versus Dale Roepner. Padar winning easily. 8.21 is elapsed time, 183.66 miles per hour. Defending world champion Jim Minnick in the far lane versus Gordon Collette. And as you can see, Minnick draws a red light. Collette shuts off early and coasts on through. He'll go into the next round. It's the semifinals of Top Fuel Eliminator. In the near lane, the Ford-powered machine of Pete Robinson. His competition, Wayne Burt. Robinson just flashing with low elapsed time of the meet, 7.19 seconds. John Condersi here in the near lane, a Dodge-powered modified roadster, racing Al Bergler, the exotic yellow coupe from Detroit, Michigan. Condersi the underdog, but he may pull it out. John Condersi from Seattle, Washington, 8.67 his elapsed time. Here's the final run for Competition Eliminator. Alred and Clark, the little D-dragster in the far lane, and they're being passed. Terry Fritsch, the winner from Minnesota, the new world champion. It's Tom McEwen in the beautiful white, red, and blue car. A Ford-powered machine versus Dave Beebe, the semifinals of Top Fuel. And at the right, it's Dave Beebe, the winner. He'll go into the final versus Pete Robinson. The popular stock eliminator, the final run here for the world champion title. Jay Hamilton, the 58 Pontiac from Long Beach, California, out ahead of Bill Abraham's wagon. It should be very, very close. The Pontiac smoking just a bit, but he hangs on for the win. Jay Hamilton, the new champion, at 13.65 seconds. Super stock eliminator, it's Chevy versus Plymouth. Jer Stahl in the Plymouth, Bill Jenkins, the Pennsylvania-based Chevrolet. The new world champion is Jer Stahl, the Plymouth, in the final run for Top Fuel Eliminator and over $6,000 in cash. Pete Robinson's Ford of Atlanta, Georgia, in the far lane. And at the wire, Pete defeats Dave Beebe. So Pete Robinson, the new champion, 7.26 elapsed time, 200 miles an hour flat. So Sneaky Pete Robinson, his second major victory in his drag racing career. He originally earned his nickname Sneaky when he snuck into the 61 Nationals at Indianapolis to defeat the nation's finest, and now world champion of drag racing in the Top Fuel Eliminator category.
The action is over. Quiet returns to the Oklahoma plains. Victory will be winner's wine. Second place will salt the noble memory. But the lasting love of a racing man is one more chance. For the aficionado, there is always racing action just down the road. For the racing man who carries that everlasting hunger to be remembered by a victory, there must be a little time out. Time for him to mix his lessons of yesterday and today in order to rebuild better for the challenge of tomorrow.